Cormac Dawson's picking up Mark Fitzgerald there on the 40. Looks like it is. Ball is thrown in. Who's going to get the first possession here? It's picked up by the aforementioned Conor Power. Ball played in straight away.
Straight in front of the post. You'd fancy him on this one.
So Brian Cunningham comes into the starting lineup for the second week in a row. This will be a real rousing score if it goes over the bar. Two of the young heroes of that All-Ireland. Position for his first free. This one is about 10 yards in from the left-hand touchline in front of the stand here in Azuri Walsh Park, but straight and true. Good start on the place balls for Brian Cunningham. That's 2 for him. So often accurate and so often keeps passage in a lot of close games. Sends that one towards the post, and Sean O'Brien is looking up over his head and over Sean O'Brien's crossbar. An opportunity. It's with Shane Power. He comes into a centre position, gets it off here to Conor Power. Power gets the shot off despite the attention of Callum O'Neill. It's under pressure, but a good score. Here there's hardly a breeze in Azuri Walsh Park, and the ground perfect for the pickup, which is so often the trouble for the free taker. Sends it towards the post. The two umpires eventually confer. It's over the bar. Pops it out in front of Tom Carey. Carey's found the freedom of Azuri Walsh Park on the far side, 45 yards out, up against the left touchline. One turned over there by Jacob, I think it was. Power moves forward, already has a score to his name. That's a sweet strike from Conor Power. Just a languid strike in Azuri Walsh Park, the left-hand touchline. Breeze slightly against him, I would think. Drills it high. Good score from Tom Carey, full of confidence there, and that's just...
And here's Liam Flynn with an opportunity.
Flynn sends it off. We said he's always good for a score. He got one against Ballygunner, one against... Fagan has positioned himself on the right flank of this De La Salle defence and attack in the last number of moments. This time he's got the rangefinder with the earlier wide. Daniel Lawler up from the full back position. Such a good hurler, such a good defender. Can he get a score to his name? Up goes the hand of the umpire, and Daniel Lawler has really been...
And now Tom Carey with a long distance opportunity for passage.
Sean O'Brien is watching it carefully. I think he'll just squeeze inside the post, and indeed it does. All of them from play, I believe. This is a place ball halfway between his own 45 and 65. Sends it on his way. The umpires look like they are happy with the strike, and it's a free for Sean.
The margin back to 1.
So here is Tom Carey on that left-hand touchline, halfway between the 45 and 65. Taking their time, good adjudicating by the umpires. They had a little chat about it, little nod. Will certainly have the distance going by his last strike. Has he got the angles right? This one sends it on its way. Eddie Lynch is moving towards the side of the net to pick up. Ball breaks in behind, picked up here by the new man in. Drohan will send it on its way, and it's over the bar. 9-8. Jason Cunningham, lovely feed from Cunningham, gets it outside here to Dawson. Dawson shoots, and that's a great score. Brian Cunningham and just left it wide, and Gavin Whelan brings that scrappy first half, we'll say, Brian, to an end. At moments in that first half there, both teams were, I suppose, riddled with mistakes, and one went down 2-28 to 15 points, and De La Salle in round 2 went down to Ballygunner and scored under 127 to 18 points. First possession, second half for Jake Dillon. Sprays it out here to Jack Fagan. Fagan tries to tread it down the line. The heel of the hurley bounces away from him. It's on the edge of the D there, the small D. It's picked up. Twisting and turning is Rory Jacob, and Rory Jacob knocks it over the bar. Good opening score there for Rory Jacob. Dillon sees the intended tackle coming from Jacob, just moves away in the opposite direction and plays a lovely ball down the line to Jack Toomey. Toomey being confronted here by Callum O'Neill, shoots it up into the sky, and that's the magic of Jack Toomey. Just Callum O'Neill was afraid he'd take him on. The board thus far, as we said, has been almost unerring this evening. Another one for Tom Carey. Tries through to Drohan. Drohan pokes it out to the outside to Culnan. That's Kevin Culnan. Just couldn't gather the ball the first time of asking. Jack Fagan almost dispossesses the passage star. Drohan gets it back inside to Tom Carey. Carey wanted to shoot from play, but that option was closed off. Works it to Dale Culnan. Culnan outside to Sean Kelly. And Kelly, lovely little strike from Sean Kelly. Good vision from Dale Culnan. Left touchline here in Azuri Walsh Park. A chance for Brian Cunningham to get another score. He has 2 frees already. A chance to put De La Salle back in front here. Up goes the white. You can take the quick puck out, but the players have to be outside that 20-metre line. So it's back with Sean O'Brien, but he picks out a player in a free position. That is Conor Power. Power turns infield, plays a lovely ball across to Tom Moran. Tom Moran steps outside Sean Kelly. No shot on for Moran. Lays it out to Cormac Dawson. Dawson moving towards the stand here. That's a lovely strike from Cormac Dawson, moving towards the stand. And Brian Cunningham, the number 18 for De La Salle, will have a shot at the post here. He sends it on its way. I think it's a good strike from Brian Cunningham. Indeed it is. That's 4 frees now for Brian Cunningham. Salle player Mikey Costigan lays it off here to Adam Farrell. Farrell plays down the line Callum O'Neill leaves Jack Toomey in his wake. He has acres of space now. Toomey picks it off the ground gingerly. O'Neill plays it off to Mark Fitzgerald. Mark Fitzgerald half blocked down there by Conor Keane. Ball goes to Sean Cullinane, just slightly waiting for the ball there. Was the passage player, Brian Cunningham tries to knock it away, but it makes its way to Owen Power, the corner back, way up the field. Can he show the forwards how to do it? And indeed he can. Owen Power, we spoke earlier, is having a fine game, the number 2 jersey. You mentioned some passage players have been doing, Brian, and he found a target. Acres of space here now for Jack Toomey. Quick puck out from Sean O'Brien. This time it's Toomey who leaves O'Neill in his wake. Lovely ball popped inside here to Shane Power. Power has goal on the mind. He's been closed down by Mark Fitzgerald, but does the sensible thing there and knocks it over the bar. Might have had goal in the mind. Inside the 65, takes his time, lifts and strikes.
No.
Commentator's curse, no, just squeezes inside that far post. A ripple of applause from the fans here in Azuri. 46 minutes on the clock here in Azuri Walsh Park. Left of centre for Carey, sent it on its way, had plenty on it. Lovely strike from Tom Carey. Throw ball, yeah, right, Brian. So throw ball on 21-yard line here, but it hands a little bit of initiative passage here. Dale Cullinane goes over the ball. We'll have a scramble. It's picked up by passage player, has it, tries the out. Good, Cullinane. Flynn, big turnaround here now from that technical error by Sean O'Brien. Dale Cullinane spooned it off to Liam Flynn.
Big player, of course, for De La Salle.
Here is Cunningham, spins it towards the post. That's 6 for Cunningham. And again, you mentioned a couple more. Right of centre as he's facing Sean O'Brien's goal. Taking ultimate care with this one. Sends it on its way. Up goes the hand of the umpire. He's approaching double digits. They all have to be put over the bar. Over this one now, I'd say it's on the limit of his distance. He strikes it towards the post. Can he keep the accuracy along with the power? He can indeed. Good strike from Brian Cunningham. That's been challenged by Cormac Dawson. Can he find a pass through the lines? He can. Just overcooked over Sean Cullinane's head, but might work out here. Batted away by Power. Falls to Tom Moran. Quick hands from Moran. Release Jack Toomey, and Toomey's off. Shovels onto the left-hand side. Rushes the shot. And it's over the bar. Great strike from Solos through. Can he draw a free? Hand passes forward. Can they get a score here? Can they work a scoring opportunity? Flicked away there from number 28. That's Jamie Burke, who's on for a passage. Ball work forward into space. It's picked up here by Conor Keane. Standing outside, Gary Cullinane takes a shot at the post. We said he's more comfortable at cornerback, but he's not too bad. The ball pops up into the air. It's struck out by a De La Salle player. I'm not sure who it was, possibly Adam Farrell. And there is the final whistle. And De La Salle live on the edge, and it's just going to kick off inside the 21-yard line here. 2 or 3 players never want to see this at the end of the game. I can see the linesmen just standing outside the infraction, keeping an eye on players.